I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and this is Talk of the Town. Guess who's with us live? Steve Gaito, certified financial planner. Good to have you with us,
Good
Steve.
to be here.
In September, here we
know,
are.
It's going fast.
I know, and we are coming up on our election.
Yeah,
in
a lot of
November.
variables out there.
A lot of variables. But we're talking today about IRMAA.
IRMAA,
So
right.
what is IRMAA?
So that's the amount you pay for your Medicare and your prescription drug plan.
Okay.
And people don't realize that it's a tiered cost. And so as your income increases, you basically accumulate another unit, which increases the cost of Medicare. And so what people don't understand is that it's per unit, per person, per year. So
what I don't understand, and my husband Len and I were talking about this recently, that you pay Social Security, you work your 40, 45 years as we did, and then you pay your Medicare, and then when you get your Social Security, the Medicare comes out of your Social Security. People don't know that. Medicare comes out of your Social Security check.
Right.
So, and then it's all taxed again.
Well, the Medicare piece is a little bit different because it's a separate entity. So you have Social Security and you have Medicare, and they're actually two different funds that they come out of. But just like your paycheck, they collect the premium through your Medicare or your Social Security income.
But you've already paid all of that.
I understand. We could spend hours debating that. But really, I was meeting with a couple 2 weeks ago, and we were talking about Roth conversions, and they were just worried because their IRMAA was going to go up about $400. And every time you step up in one of those units, it goes up about $125. So if you've got a couple, you're paying $250 more each time you step up based on your income. So when you do a Roth conversion, you've got taxable income, and that increases it. And they didn't want to do it because they were going to wind up paying about $4,000, $5,000 more for that year. Well, when I started telling them that, well, this is a short-term cost, because once they did that, they went back to the bottom level, but their required minimum distribution later on in life was going to cause them to go up 2 more units. So that was another $500 a month they were going to pay.
And so that's what you do so well. You help kind of drill down and explain things, because the common man out there, we just don't understand the complexity of some of these policies.
We have been trained to deal with just the today. And that's true just society. They're only looking at what impact it has today, but a lot of people are making really bad decisions by not looking at the long-term implications of the decisions they make today. So you can pay a little bit more for taxes right now for Roth conversions and a lot less over your lifetime. You can pay a little bit more for your IRMAA for a few years to have 20 years of lower cost. And it's all mathematics. It really makes sense, but it is hard to get across that thing, to write that check to the government. Nobody wants to do it. But from an actuarial standpoint, it's a lot better off for most people to do that. Right.
Anything else that you want to share? We have about a minute left with our viewers about this topic.
Well, we know taxes are going up in 2026. The Trump tax laws.
Trump gets elected?
Well, and that will just delay it for 4 years. Okay. The problem is still there. We've got $35 trillion worth of debt. It's got to be paid for some way. And my hope is that our economy will grow and it will be dealt with that way. I just think it's going to be a hard thing for Congress that's split evenly to come up with something that's going to replace that will keep taxes low. But even so, the decisions you're going to make today are going to have a huge impact on your future. And I've got several things on my website that have all that information. You can see the articles. My assistant just told me I've written over 100 articles.
Oh my goodness!
And so there's
so prolific, Steve.
That's a lot. I've been doing it a long time. That's the reality. But it's a great resource for people that just want information. And then schedule a time. We'll sit down and have a meeting.
Either sit down face-to-face or Zoom.
Zoom.
Yep.
I did 3 Zooms last week.
Zoom,
Zoom, like the old Mazda commercial.
Steve Gaito, certified financial planner. And again, you are a planner. That's what's so important for people to know, that you need to way early in your life, not wait until you're in your 60s, if possible, but start planning for your future.
Well, it's never too late to make some changes.
Right. Very good. Thank you, Steve.
Good to see you.